guys, it is me Simone. Welcome back to my video. In this video we're going to be making an angel ornament wreath, kind of 3D element. So technically this video was supposed to be released in December for my Christmas kind of craft I was doing. It is technically can be used as an ornament since I did make it out of chipboard for that reason, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a 3D piece that you hang for whatever reasons. I mean, cause I didn't put any holiday specific theming on it. It's just an angel and a wreath with the word greeting on it. Greetings. So I mean, you can use it forever. So I'm still gonna post the video because I don't want to wait all the way until December to post it again. But with everything going on in my life, I just didn't have enough time, energy, and ability to really post this video. So um I'm gonna do it now since I can. It's already recorded, and I hate for it to just sit there and look pretty, and then they not be uploaded later this year either. So I decided I will just do it, and who knows what will happen between then and here and then and now. I don't know. Especially since I've changed my my setup so many times, you can easily tell like what my other videos are because of the mats don't look the same. But all I've done so far is just traced a die out on some chipboard and cut it out with a X-Acto knife and some of my Tim Holtz scissors. And then I went and cut out these angel dies. These are from Spellbinders. They are I can't remember the name of them. I think it's 3D Angel, Hanging Angel or something like that. I got it from one of their clearance events. And now I'm going on and I'm getting some of this foiling paper. So it's actually a shimmer paper. I got this from, I think this is from Hobby Lobby, if I'm not mistaken. I was a little bit upset myself because I cut it in a way that I couldn't, I had to use 2 sheets of paper when I should have just been able to use 1 sheet. And I realized that later on. So this is a 3D embossing folder, and I was trying to figure out and make sure I was on the right setting for it. These 3D photos are so tricky for me to get my hands on, like how I'm supposed to feed them my machine. So you'll see me struggling for a bit trying to get that done. I don't like making sure I wasn't gonna break my machine or anything. Sorry for that cough. I didn't want to break my machine, but it did go through and did do it well. I was just like, I don't know. So what I want to do is use some gel medium or glue and cut it. So you see now I realize that I can't use that embossing folder and I just need to cut it again. And I realized here that there's no reason why I had to cut into 2 sheets. And I'm going to fuss with it again and get it through and get that baby done. I need to look at a manual or something. But I'm going to use this embossing folder. I think this is a Crafter's Companion 3D embossing folder, if I'm not I'm mistaken. I can't remember. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. And I'm just going to use some glue to glue it on and get bits and pieces of it. Let that dry and work on my next project. So I'm actually working on a clipboard that I have a cut up piece of craft mat on. I saw someone make an image. I do a video with this. I thought it was a great idea. So I use this occasionally for this. And I need to clean it off. Like most of my little mats, I need to clean it off. But yeah, who can you blame? Right now I'm looking for what I want to use. I kind of want to use a pigment ink and emboss a pigment ink, but then I decided against that and just got my Versamark embossing ink pad and did that. And go about it. And you saw that messy tray. So I have now changed the way I organize my inks. So yeah. So right now I'm going to get this tray here that I got from, this is Spellbinders one. I think it's actually, what's it called? That Stamper's Journey. I think it's the brand of that one. That's why it's green. Stamper's Journey's colors are green. I'm using that to help me with my embossing powder, trying to scoop back in. So I'm basically going to clip around because it took a long process. I'm embossing both sides of the angel, and I kind of just clipped most of it out because it was a long process. I think that was about 3 4 minutes, even sped up, of me just embossing both sides of the angel. I just took turns, emboss one side, let that cool, get the other angel because it's a 3D angel, and they kind of slide into each other. It's like slits on it, so you can slide them on each other. The reason I did emboss both sides is because I didn't know if it was gonna, I didn't really know what I was doing with it, and I wanted both sides to look pretty just in case it flips around the Christmas tree or something like that. That was my train of thought. I'm gonna go through, cut off the extra paper, cut the inside off, and then glue them on the other side, and wait for that to dry and do the same thing. So that's why I emboss both sides. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of up to you on that part if you want to emboss both sides. And so I don't do that, have that all ready to go, and see how it looks. And at this time, I'm actually watching a video of someone doing a Christmas card, and they made a wreath, and then they put this deer in it. And so I got the idea to do the wreath too with this. I had a lot of wreaths going. My next project you'll see too was a wreath. I had a lot of wreaths here. But that's really all I did with this one. I could cut more of this clips off because this is repetitive. And now I'm going to put the angels together. And I was going to hang it, but then I realized I should have applied some string before I glued down the paper. Yeah, so I could hide the string and you wouldn't see it. So I decided to go against it and then just glue it in. And now I'm using some of my, this time's gone by. Now I'm using some of my Nouveau drops to add some design. So it wasn't so clean. The gold was very shiny. So I wanted to kind of add some, I don't say depth, but texture to it. They looked so pristine and new. I don't know. Y'all can't really see it too much, and that's why I'm just kind of blending in to just make it not as clean, I guess the best way I can say it. And I used this gold, not gold, sorry, this like copper color, and then I used like a berry red color, which you'll see me use that red again later on in the video. And I just put it down and blended it into the crevices of the 3D embossing folder to kind of add some more depth to it. And I liked it. It had a nice sheen to it too from the enamelness of the Nouveau drops. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to start getting my um, other dies ready for the wreath. And I'm doing both sides because this can flip. So if it does flip, you won't see like a white background and chipboard. It looks nice on both sides, but I'm not putting like crazy amount of detail in it. So, but this doesn't have to be a Christmas ornament. It can just be a random ornament you make for yourself for Valentine's Day. I don't know, Easter. Uh, just make ornaments for every holiday. So right now I'm getting my wreath die, and I'm making sure it fits or it will fit the opening. And I'm going to cut it out of some cardstock. Right now I'm kind of going through my cardstock and seeing what I want to use. I did not have the exact green I wanted to use, so I'm going to do some ink blending later on to this one to get it correct, kind of get it as dark as I want to, add some depth. And I'm using my marquee pretty much the entire video. I love my marquee. It was definitely worth it. I was a little bit like on the fence, not because I didn't want it, but because I didn't want to have this many die cutting machines. I just, oh my gosh, that's why. I have just so many die cutting machines, and I just think it's, I don't say funny, but like, yeah, how I've gotten this far. So I'm using some ink. I think that's Pine from scrapbooking.com's hybrid pigment. I mean, hybrid, yeah, hybrid ink, which is not my favorite. I'm not gonna even lie on this one. It's not my favorite ink. I use it because I have it, but it is not my favorite ink. I just have colors in it, and so I used it. But it's not at all. I do, and I am looking, and I actually already bought some new inks to try out, see if I like those better. Because I want to find a good ink brand for myself that I like, since my favorite brand is no longer being sold. So right now I'm getting my hot glue gun ready to glue these things on, and I'm using some Elmer's glue. Actually, not Elmer's glue. That's tacky glue to glue the leaves on, and then I'm gonna use hot glue to glue on the angel. Just yeah, make it quick. I was getting ready and tired. I think it looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. I do like how it turned out. It's super cute. I would say part of me kind of wishes I did some more like forethought thought into this, and I kind of wish that I did a different, uh, either a different color angel or a different color like the circle. Either I embossed like a silvery, uh, or gold, silvery white paper, and not the gold color. And I felt it was kind of just weird. I don't know. It's just because it's gold, pink, green, and the red berries you're gonna see me add later, which are the nouveau drops. I was like, I kind of wish I didn't. I was like not the happiest with this. Like during the process, I was so like second guessing myself and like I wishing I didn't do this and that. But I wasn't about to start over. I got this far. No, but yeah, I did. And look at me being all good. I'm cleaning up a little bit. I know, shocker. The reason I'm cleaning up is 'cause I'm waiting for my hot glue gun to heat up. That's it. um, but yeah, so I'm getting new inks. I'm excited to get them. I went all in. I got the inks, got the refills because now I'm paranoid. Like, are they going to discontinue these? That's like the one thing that buying, um, what's it called? Buying from craft brands. That's like the big thing that people that have. It's always on the back of my mind from buying from craft brands. Like, are they going to discontinue this? Because like it's just so common. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't, not 100%, I'm pretty sure that they discontinued the inks from Prima Marketing. So right now I am using hot glue to glue down the sequence. I think I unplugged my hot glue gun or something. I turned it off, and I'm just using the residual heat that's still in there. This I did this because the reef is a little bit raised, so it's not even. Part of me wish I didn't. Thinking back to it, because one of them did fall off. I should just use a liquid glue. Made more sense, but it was right there. You know, I just used my hot glue gun. uh, yes, I went all in. I got the inks and I got the refills, and I did get them in full size and not in the little cubes. I like my cubes. Don't get me wrong, I do. I know my cubes, but I'm getting to that point. But yeah, because I don't use my small cubes really at all. The only like the cubes I use the most that are this small are, well, they're not actually 1 inch cubes. They're like the archival ink mini cubes, if you can call them. But they're not 1 by 1. They're like 2 by 1, I think. Yeah, or 2 by 1.5, something like that. A rounded rectangle, except for a rounded. Let's see, a rectangle shape except for a square shape. At this moment in time, I went off the camera because I was trying to find a sentiment stamp I was looking for this. So I found a banner die that I saw that I knew I had in my stash, and that's from Spellbinders. set. I think it's a birthday set, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's one of their Kit Club die sets that I just separated and used in here. I think it's that. And I'm going to use a Greetings. I think it's on the same set. I've used this set before on camera. I think it's when I did that banner. So I'm cutting it out in a shimmery cream color. And I think I cut out some white paper too. I don't have it near me to even look. And I kind of did like a layer effect on it. But it turned out it looks nice. And I did emboss it with some thin, this thin embossing folder. That is a Craft Companion one. That one came actually with my machine. And I'm going to use this die that says Greetings on it from the Spellbinders kit. Use some scrap black paper and cut that thing out. I'm just loving this machine, loving it. And I'm just going to glue that on. And I keep forgetting I have this. So it is basically an adhesive. It's almost like those Xyron sticker makers, but in a sheet form. So basically one side of the sheet is like tiny little glue dots, the other one is the release paper, and you just put it in between, rub it, emboss it real quick, and it puts tiny little dots of adhesive on the back of your, very thin image. Works amazingly. This is from Scrapbooking Made Simple. I love this product. I just keep forgetting I have it in my stash because it works. It's so handy, especially for layering dies. Oh my gosh, I should get more. And I'm going to ink this with some pink ink from my stash. I'm pretty sure that that's scrapbooking.com umbrella crafting. I think it's a rose color I used. Now I have completely unplugged my machine at this point, but it does stay hot for a while, and it does brag about how you get you can use it unplugged for a bit before you need to plug it back up. So at that point, I'm going to get a punch and punch to the chipboard. I'm actually using a leather punch, I think is what it's technically called, to punch more holes in your leather belts. But I use it for other things. I got that off of eBay, I'm pretty sure. It was like $4. But I didn't have my crocodile next to me, so I just grabbed that. And then I'm going to look for some ribbon to tie on here. I'm using ribbon from Dollar Tree, but it's very stiff and not that forgiving. So if I'm going to use it, I'm going to have to hot glue it closed, because you'll see me in a while try to tie it closed, and it did not work at all. It's really pretty, but it's very plasticky. I think that's what I said, plastic. So it didn't work. I tried to tie it. I was like, oh no. So it's kind of put like this and slow the video down so you can get a better close up on the image. And I was completely wrong. I use the sequence for berries, not the Nouveau drops. But that's the end of the video, guys. Much love, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Get crafty. Bye.